What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So this is another battle I had against Chapman. This was a really close battle I had, actually. So, pretty cool. If you haven't noticed, I have a lot of NU Pokemon on my team. I have 3 NU Pokemon on my team right now. And if Excelgor goes down to U or to NU, then I will have 4 NU Pokemon on my team. But as of right now, I believe he's RU. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into the battle. Okay, so I'm gonna be leading out with my Excelgor, and he's gonna lead out with his Mamswine. It's obvious why we're starting out with both these Pokemon. It's because I have Spikes on mine and he has Stealth Rocks on his, so we're trying to get up our hazards as per usual. I'm gonna go for the Spikes right off the bat, and he ends up going for the Earthquake, actually. And I didn't think it'd do this much because it's resistant. I mean, I know I'm a Glass Cannon, but even so, it still did a lot of damage. He's going to go for the Ice Shard right here, and he's going to end up knocking me out. So, I didn't get up very many hazards, but I still got at least that 1 layer of Spikes, which is nice. I'm going to switch into my Floatzel, and I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet. Thinking about it now, I should have gone for the Waterfall because I know I outspeed unless he's Scarfed, which it wouldn't make sense for him to be Scarfed because he has the Ice Shard, and that's gonna knock me out. He's gonna go for the Earthquake and knock me out. And plus, I know a Waterfall would have knocked me out. Is what I was trying to get out. I'm gonna go for the Fake Out right here. Again, another one of those moments where I should have just gone for the double hit. I mean, it didn't matter because I ended up getting a crit, but I would have taken more Life Orb damage if that hadn't killed, and I had to go for the double hit next turn. So, just things you think of afterwards. I guess he could have gone for the Ice Shard and gotten off more damage than that, though. Anyways, he's going to switch into his Nidoking, and I'm going to go for the double hit right now because it's going to do quite a bit of damage, and it actually does enough to kill, which is why I prefer Nidoqueen over Nidoking, because Nidoking has pretty much garbage defenses. He's going to send out his Sableye right now, and I'm going to go for the Thief, just because it's a move I have that can actually hit him. Well, yeah, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. He has Prankster, so it's going to get priority and go first, which is really not the greatest thing, because that, if I'm burned, that means my attack is halved, and that's going to do a lot less damage. He's going to get his Leftovers recovery, and honestly, at this point, Calvin really is worth nothing, because he can't do over half to the Sableye, and he's burned, and the Sableye is just going to keep going for a recover, so not the greatest situation right now. I'm going to go for the Thief again, just because I wanted to see if he had the recover. Obviously, he does have the recover, though. That's going to do not very much damage. He's going to get some more Leftovers recovery. And I'm going to get hurt by the burn, so my health is going down really quickly. At this point, I don't know why he went for the taunt, because don't have any non-attacking moves. Whatever. He goes for the taunt. At this point, I'm going to U-turn out so I can switch into something else while still giving him damage. I'm going to go for the Mew, or I'm going to go into Mew. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot because I know that one Surf or whatever I go for isn't going to be enough to kill, but maybe 2 is, and then he can't just recover that back off. So, he's going to get the Leftovers recovery, and after the Nasty Plot, I'm going to go for a Surf, I believe. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to go for the Surf, and it's going to end up knocking him out at this point, I believe. He does get the Synchronize, which is nice, though, because that means he's burned too, so if he doesn't get killed, the burn will most likely take him down, which I believe is what ends up happening. He lives just a little bit, gets Leftovers, and then the burn does kill him. I get some more damage from the burn too, though, which, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world because I'm not a physical attacking Mew. Although that would be pretty interesting to run. Okay, so he's going to send out his Greninja now, and I'm going to go for the... I don't know what I went for, actually. I think I went for the Surf. He goes for the Dark Pulse, and it really doesn't matter what I went for at this point, because a Dark Pulse will easily knock me out from there, because it's super effective, and Greninja has really high special attack, especially with a Life Orb that's definitely going to kill. I'm going to go into my Sock right now, because I can outspeed, because I'm Choice Scarf, and that's going to knock him out, or the Close Combat's going to knock him out. This Sock is actually wrong, because I'm running an Adamant Nature, which is really weird. Although it has slightly higher attack, its speed is also slightly lower than a normal Choice Scarf Sock, So really not the best thing, and I need to change that to a Jolly one, which I do have a Jolly one ready. I just need to EV train it. I'm going to go into Calvin now as Death Fodder, because I know he's going to Mega Evolve into Charizard Y, but especially I can go out into Death Fodder, and I know that, and I'll know whether or not he's Charizard, or whether he's Charizard X or Charizard Y. The drought's going to go up, which really didn't affect anything too much. He's going to go for the Air Slash, and it didn't matter at this point, because Calvin, like I said, was just Death Fodder. Now I'm going to go back into my sock, and I'm going to go for the Stone Edge right here, because it would be really super effective against that, and with an Infernape, I will be able to do quite a bit of damage too. So the Stone Edge I'm going to end up missing, which is, that's fantastic. Now I'm going to go out into my Vanillux, because that's the only other thing I have left, and I want to maybe be able to switch moves, and I want to not have to take that close combat in case he is Choice Scarfed, because I was really worried about that during the match, was that if he was Choice Scarfed, he would outspeed me, and that would be the end of the match. But luckily, he is not Choice Scarfed. I'm not sure what item he is running, actually. He's going to switch out right here, and obviously I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, because if I went for the Earthquake, I wouldn't be able to kill this Charizard. I luckily do not miss, so I'm not scared. And the good part here is, even if he did outspeed me, because he was Choice Scarfed, I would be able to live because I have Sturdy, and then I would knock him out with a Stone Edge. So it wasn't a situation where I would have lost, at least. Oh wait, never mind, it wasn't, because never mind, it would have been a situation where I would have lost because he lived the Stone Edge. I apologize. Okay, so he's gonna go for the close combat. It's gonna knock me down to my Sturdy. The Sunlight's gonna fade, which didn't matter, like I said, and now I'm gonna go for another Stone Edge, and I still don't miss, luckily enough. If I had missed, that would have been horrible, although this all could have been avoided if I didn't miss the first Stone Edge. So that's gonna be the end of the match. Like I said, a really close match. It was a 1-0, so just barely pulled out the win there. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.